It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Okay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. That's going to get them about 5 yards.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Brandon.
Why the fuck did this nigga not blitz? Do my damn R3 button not work?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Look at that nigga just standing there.
From the shotgun now. Here's an
that shit crazy, bro. I'm clicking like a bitch.
Up to about the 30. We're scoreless after 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, he's got it complete.
I look to the post, man.
Out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be incomplete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now they try the right side here. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown, the ball on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline.
Fuck that there. That nigga hips ain't good, bro. You gotta go, bro.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Your heels don't get no better than that, bro. You gotta go.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think what you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Forced to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They put playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And his kick is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass, past that. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Looking to throw.
What up?
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
I'm going to do what he tried to just do.
Their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rear view.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 47 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught.
Damn, I thought they were going to drop one.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it's caught. And he is out of bounds here. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and it kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a real
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. The offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
This time he'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Hey,
anyone thinks they're just going to tuck
gather.
the horns in and pull back off the
This damn show ain't game, man.
You can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead,
That bitch so no be peeling nigga cap in that bitch.
and there's another completion.
That's caught by Jackson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs.
Hell, my life.
Receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly.
Them bitches so no hard up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Caught on the slant. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run this one in.
Man, how the fuck he shot that gap, man? Block, bruh.
In the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Deshaun Jackson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield.
I thought they were going to shoot that shit.
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they give this one to the tailback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards there, first down. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here.
I had Pat Mahomes, I could have hit Donnie.
That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack
Pat Mahomes would have made that throw.
any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now he dumps this off over the middle and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
That's a dot.
I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Bro, that the brass off from yeah. I'm gonna run that Mitchell place.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I don't know what the fuck going on in our division, bro. This shit, wow. Look at that time, Brad. Me. Brian. That shit crazy. All 4 of us gonna make the playoff. He gonna clinch. Shit, we don't know who gonna clinch because we all still gotta play each other. Gotta play Brian ass again. That shit's so dead, bro. I think I'm finna play 11:30. I get the dub in there, bro. To my playing at 11:30. This shit dead. Kyle to my 11:30. I'm gonna lose this faster. That nigga team OP. Janelle, did they cover that package up or that package was just out? What came in today? And it just was like in this regular box. That's crazy. Yeah, them boys steady to unlock it. You said they staying with you tomorrow?
No.
Janana, your mama off tomorrow. She's staying at home.
Can I stay? Your mama
Can I stay? You gotta ask your mama. She out.
I'm going to work.